So when can we actually see that $300 hit in our accounts?
You're listening closely, the things I say mostly come from her side and point of view. When it's all said and done, she just wants to be heard. So put yourself in her shoes.
Hey guys, Christine here with McCarter Mom Blogs. So I just want to apologize. I'm going to try my best to get through this video as quickly as I can because I am feeling a little sick, but I wanted to update you guys, okay? I noticed in the comments a little confusion. I myself am confused as well because there are 3 dates that are out there, okay? So on Friday, I shared with you guys that email that I got from the Department of Labor, Lost Wages Assistance Program starting Sunday, September 6th. Then there was also a tweet that the Department of Labor put out there. Lost Wages Assistance, LWA program starts Sunday, 9/6, right? So you have both of these, you have the email that they sent to me, and then you also have a tweet that they put out there that that's when it was going to start, okay? But then when the same day, okay, so Friday, September 4th, there was an article by CBS 21 News, and here's what they said. In the title, it says, Unemployed Pennsylvanians to receive additional $300 per week as early as next week. Secretary Alexiak says that Pennsylvania will continue the implementation of the Federal Lost Wages Assistance, LWA program ahead of schedule and begin making payments to eligible individuals on Thursday, September 10th. Officials say Pennsylvanians who apply and qualify will begin receiving their payments as early as Monday, September 14th. Okay, so you have the email and you have the tweet that's dated September 6th, right? Then you have the article that Secretary Alexiak actually stated that those other dates, which is September 10th and 14th, are the days that they will be beginning the payments. So I don't know. If I had to take a guess for me so that I wouldn't be all frazzled, I would just say I'm going to go with September 14th. If I see a September 10th, then great. But I'm just going to give it to the 14th. So that way I'm not upset about it, you know. So I'm just going to say, okay, well, September 14th is when I can see that money. If I get it sooner, then great, right? Okay, so then continuing on with the article, the Department of Labor and Industry says that the federal government requires that only individuals who are fully or partially unemployed due to COVID-19 may apply for the benefit. To qualify for the extra $300, the LWA program also requires that eligible individuals must have a benefit rate and dependent allowance totaling $100 or more per week in benefit, and must receive a benefit payment for each week from one of the following qualifying programs. So just like I shared on Friday, the programs are regular unemployment compensation, pandemic emergency unemployment compensation, the PEUC, pandemic unemployment assistance, PUA, Pennsylvania extended benefits, EB, shared work or short time compensation, so STC, and trade readjustment allowance, TRA. Individuals receiving benefits from these programs, with the exception of PUA and shared work, will need to apply for LWA by certifying one time only that their unemployment is due to COVID-19. PUA claimants do not have to apply because they previously certified they were unemployed due to COVID-19 and will receive benefits automatically. Employers in a shared work program must provide the required certification on behalf of all participating employees. Okay, so as you see, those are the requirements. Now, beginning after 6 a.m. on September 6, 2020, claimants who need to complete their certification process should visit www.uc.pa.gov/cert and log in using their PIN as they are filing a bi-weekly claim. Select the complete LWA certification button and fill out the certification. Again, this process will only need to be completed one time. LWA payments will be made for the previous claim weeks below. So this is the retroactive, okay, which are just weeks that were missed that we will be getting paid for. So they have, the first week is August 1st, August 8th, August 15th, August 22nd, August 29th. Individuals who may qualify for LWA but have not yet received payment for an approved week from a qualifying program should still apply as soon as possible. So if they applied but they did not receive any benefits yet, so I guess if they're just kind of in the processing stage, they would just go to that website and then just click on it and then, apply. Well, just to show you guys, I filed this Sunday. The thing I want to point out to you guys that confuses me is that all these weeks, except for this week, is the only week that it changed. And if you look over to claim under review, it says no. Unresolved issues, no. Right? Okay, and then I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm going to start getting my back date finally, right? That means they're not reviewing it anymore. They must have cleared it up, but no. Then once I clicked continue, and then I went back to go and look at my status, okay, my claim status, then this is what I got. So back to claim under review, no. Unresolved issues, yes. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on? I just can't even keep up anymore with all the confusion that just continues, right? And I try to be really sympathetic. Trust me, I am very understanding, with the situation. But I don't know. I just feel like sometimes it annoys you. No matter how patient you are, it annoys you. The fact that you have no control over what's going on right now, Oh, and then I just want to show you guys, I took a screenshot of this week. It still says $195. So they haven't started putting any money into the account, okay? Because you can see I still have $175 after the $20 federal taxes that they take out. Then you can see, guys, in this article you can find, it's PennLive.com news, and basically it's just saying PA Governor Tom Wolf renews the COVID-19 disaster declaration for another 90 days. Our governor has been under scrutiny for ever since this whole thing began, ever since the pandemic started, because I guess they feel that he went above the law to have all these mandates, right? And then they feel like now he wants to be basically bailed out of the responsibility, right? Even though he still did it, right? He extended it for another 90 days. Now, so I just feel that he's trying to protect us, They don't see it like that. As you can see here, it says, the governor's extension of the disaster declaration drew a harsh response from House GOP spokesman Jason Gottesman, particularly in light of the governor's plea on Tuesday to the legislature to quickly pass legislation to protect Pennsylvanians from eviction from their homes, now that his eviction moratorium has expired. Governor Wolf has ignored the law and acted by fight for the last 6 months. It is curious now that he is searching for the limits of his authority as an excuse to pass the buck to the General Assembly over the crisis he created for both property owners and renters. Gutensman said in a statement, instead of telling the General Assembly how to do its job and what bills to pass, Governor Wolf should instead work with us to reopen Pennsylvania's economy, get those struggling to pay their bills back to work safely, and restore some sense of normalcy to the people of the Commonwealth. I kind of am on the fence with this one because I do feel like we should start opening up and doing it safely, because if we can go and buy groceries safely, you have to also remember that you have these workers. And I'm going to say this because my daughter is out there still working, okay? And she has to wear that face mask all day at work. So I can't imagine why you're lifting heavy stuff or you're walking back and forth, how strenuous that must be on you. You know what I mean? Because here you have this face mask on, but then you're working, you're sweating, you know, it's very uncomfortable. For me personally, it itches me. So I'm constantly like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to just get back home. So it's almost like you feel like you have to run back home because you're just like, oh my goodness, you can't even go to you can't go anywhere without the mask, right? It's mandated. So I'm not going to digress on this one. Okay, so I just wanted to share that article with you guys because basically whatever is going on with the governor, that affects us as citizens of the state, okay? So then I want to stay on Governor Wolf, and I want to share with you guys that if you haven't heard already, there are two couples, okay, and you can see here in this article by The Voice, okay, phillyvoice.com, there is a lawsuit, okay, so there's two couples from Pennsylvania that are suing Wolf, and in the headline you can see, Pennsylvania couples sue Governor Wolf for acting as king amid COVID-19 crisis. So lawsuit claims face coverings are an oppressive political symbol. And if you follow along, two Pennsylvanian couples have filed a federal lawsuit against Governor Tom Wolf and other top state officials, claiming the state's face mask mandate and contract tracing program are signs of tyranny that strip them of their constitutional rights. Now, if you want to see that article in its entirety, click on the link down below and you could check that out. But I just wanted to put that out there because, again, I'm going to say I am really on the fence with this. I feel that if we can open up essential places of business, then why can't we start opening up other places? Now, I'm not sure why we cannot do that if there are people that are actually taking these precautions and they're making sure their employees are wearing the face covering, they are sanitizing, they're doing all those things that they need to, right? So I just don't see how, if we don't get back, because we have to get back to it. People have to start going back to work. There's no way that we're going to be, that the government is going to be able to sustain us financially when the money actually runs out. I still have yet to receive any backdate money yet, okay? No notice from them. They said that there's a waiting list. I'm on the waiting list, right? That is what they stated in their previous town hall meetings, that basically when you request a backdate, you are placed on like a waiting, okay? So like a list. And then they get to all, which I don't know, because I think I pretty much applied fairly early. I don't know why it's taking them so long. I don't know. I guess, I don't know, maybe it could be by last name, alphabetical order. I really don't know how they are working those things out. but I don't want to start rambling, so I am going to close out this video, guys, because like I said, I am not feeling very well, and I need to rest. But I didn't want to leave you guys flat. I wanted to make sure that I updated you guys the best that I could. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell notification so you are notified every time I upload a video. Make sure that you like the video if it was helpful for you. Share this video if it can benefit other people. And as always, you guys be safe out there. Bye.